Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 20 of Dracula's Revenge as Romania. Today, after getting ourselves that very nice economy, we can finally put that to use on taking down the Ottomans, hopefully for maybe a second or third last time. I'll probably let whatever happens over here happen, but as for the Ottomans themselves, they're actually only allied to Khorasan, which is not a very tough battle, so once we wait for that truce to expire, we should be totally fine. All I have to do is get rid of very few separatists, and we should be able to call it a day. Speaking of separatists, I need to move here to deal with those, because those are in Chernigov. Okay. We've also gotten ourselves a nice few buildings last episode, and we can get ourselves a bit more cash right now. Not sure what I'll use that for, maybe a couple more buildings, or maybe just for the war with the Ottomans, I'm not really sure. Yeah, likely the latter, to be honest, because I'm going to need to field some more manpower. I have noticed that I have a rather sizable force limit that I have not been using to its fullest extent, and I also happen to have a larger combat width than before, so I can field 29 on the front row, rather than the 25 I've been using so far. The only issue with that is the number of cannons I have in the back row makes this kind of troublesome, so I'm going to have to split off some of those cannons. How about I keep about 8 on there, and if I need more, I'll create a second detachment army to make sure that that all works out. So let's bump this up from 25 to 29. I'm making it just so. And I'm going to start building this guy his own little army as well. Don't know about having cavalry on it. I don't think we have any specific cavalry bonuses, so don't know how useful that would really be. I'm going to start by getting this spy network, and let me check out my combat bonuses. I don't really seem to have any, actually, so I don't know if I'll be continuing on with our cavalry at all, to be honest. A little bit expensive, but also not really that worth it for us now that we're starting to hit the closer to 1600s. I imagine once we get to here is definitely when it'll be worth more to just swap entirely to cannons, because cannons start to do a lot of damage. But I guess they're not so bad so far. In fact, it looks like they're only slightly better than infantry right now, so I'm probably going to stick around with just having ourselves infantry and artillery. So my force limit's a total of 66, giving me, what is that, 29 more troops? Not very good with math, but let's say 19, I think is the better number. So let's queue something up like... Nah, how about we don't go that far? We're gonna need to keep some of these guys for something. I'm just not sure what to use all this artillery on, now that I have so much of it. I want at least one full row. Man, I really do have too much artillery. Okay, hold on. We're going to do something like this. That's 6, and that is 8. Okay, let's make that 12. I'm just gonna match this with another good few infantry, like 10. Do something like that. We can also choose to give Byzantium something. Or we can just lose our claim on Arderne. That doesn't really matter at all, actually, so I'm just gonna keep that as it is. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter. Oh, and my realm marriage with Byzantium's gone. Let me get a new one. Okay, so the Ottomans appears to have maybe caught on to what I'm doing. Actually, no, they're at war with Afghanistan? The defender against... oh, wow. Fars, too, who's actually pretty big. Afghanistan and Fars are quite the power together, so that's actually going to make my life significantly easier. Good stuff. Now, you guys have a pretty strong leader, and you have not quite gotten the guys you need, because I accidentally deleted those. and grab a new offensive idea. Actually, that would be really nice. Once I do get that, that'll be fantastic. Then I can field 2 armies, which is very useful. Unfortunately, for now, that's not going to work, but in a little bit, eventually when we do get that, that'll be great. Now, while converting and fully maintaining our army, we're making around 10 ducats a month, so I'd say that's a pretty solid number. This little army, I guess you can go around and siege a few things yourself. You don't really do that much, so you'll be sort of a back row thing, helping to siege. It'll be sort of a cannon detachment with a slight amount of infantry. So, this will go and siege down Constantinia for us. Well, I guess you detach cannons to here and move around. I don't know. Something like that. That sounds good to me. Now let's go ahead and convert something else. This is only 573 a month, but it is 33 months. That's not worth much, so not going to touch that. Okay. 50% Diplo guy for 50 admin. I might be able to afford one now, actually, but what would I use that for? I guess the next tech. Yeah, that's right. Claim strength of air. I don't really want to do that, so I will do this. And so it gets rid of this guy. And it gives me a new version of this guy. Weird how that works, but I'm going to take it anyway. You're a little expensive, but I'll take you, because I'm not converting. And this truce ends in 95. August of 95 to be exact. Spend money on that? Sure, that will be fine, because I'll be actually conquering land from the Ottomans this time. So, I guess that's fair enough. I'll go ahead and grab that. Okay, so I'll be taking Bulgaria myself, probably, because there's a lot of dev to be had here. I think I'll also be taking this. I'll probably give this guy a new general. Okay, so I'll take all of Bulgaria myself, along with this, and I will give the rest of this to Byzantium, I believe. And this stuff, if I can. I don't know if I'll take this myself or give it to Byzantium. I'll likely just sort of give it to myself, because there's not much of a difference. I could save some admin, actually, by just handing it off. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Okay, what else are we looking at here? Tier 5 reform. Didn't even know we're already here. Unfortunately, this gives us what I'd like to have is the maximum absolutism, but that's not enabled yet, so it would come into effect very late into the game. Our current max absolutism is, it's not so bad. It's looking like a total of 85, but we can improve that, so I might as well go ahead and do that, shouldn't I? Make that 90. Because why not? Actually, I didn't really bother to check. Who can I call in here? Austria. Not Pomerania. Never Pomerania. And never Russia either. The two guys that will never help me. Austria's the real homie, though. Austria always helps me out. Akkoyolnu actually kind of likes me, but for some reason, will join in on the Ottoman side. Despite the fact that it's not a good idea. To deal with that, I guess I'll just have the forts, right? There's not much else to that. So, June, no, I can wait another month. Until we get to July and then August. Speaking of month ticks and that kind of thing. Actually, by the way, how are we doing? Not great. Gotta admit, not the best situation I've ever been in. But it's manageable. Yeah, we'll be fine. Probably. Most likely we'll be okay. The only issue here is I noticed you're actually sieging the one thing that I needed to siege. Like, the only thing I need to siege. That's kind of rude. I kind of actually needed this. That's kind of cancer. Okay. I'm sure that war will be done soon anyway, because you're not looking too hot. So, maybe I'll just back down for a quick second. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna, you know, lay back and chill for a second while you kindly lose that war. Or back off, you know, there's that too. That totally works as well. Now that you're locked in, I will go for... Sigh, another month, because I didn't do that. After this month, I'll put you on defensive. Put you on defensive. And I'll go to that. Okay, that should be fine. I'm going for Constantinia, because why not? Easy siege. Boom, let's get started. Now, I'm pretty sure I don't need too much for this. I don't think I need more than what I have here. Let me check this actual siege. Yeah, 5, so we don't actually need anything new. I also wouldn't imagine there'd be any Ottomans just lying around here in the Balkans. It'd be a really bad move, because, you know, the war's over there, but I don't know, they could be lying in wait. Doubt it, though. Okay, let's move you here. And I'll just transfer occupation of this to, apparently, Khorasan. I guess that's what's going on. Apparently, yep. Sounds good. Sounds great. Oh, yeah. Okay. Looks like... Did you just hop on that? No, you didn't. Okay. Thought Venice just hopped onto the Ottoman train. Guess not. 15, 15, 16, totally fine. I can get some new cannons. Sure. Why not? Not all the sieging, just swap out the old cannons with some new ones. Sounds good to me. See, look at that. 14% siege. Super easy. Along with our ability to blow down some walls with our siege ability, we're looking pretty good. 57%, not bad at all. And I'm going to move these guys probably just around here. I don't think Acquaiolnu is nearly as strong as they used to be. So they should be easy to get out of this war. Yeah, 11,000, they're not looking too hot. Speaking of, the Balkans are done pretty much. So I'm just going to go around here and clean up in Anatolia. Because why not? Also going to play around with what I can take here. So this is the plan. Still not sure about this. If I can, I'd love to take Kocheli, because it's a fort. Where is it? Did they get rid of that? Did you get rid of the fort? Oh, they did get rid of the fort. That's not something you usually see. Weird, okay. I don't think I usually see the AI delete forts, but I guess something new every day, huh? I guess so. Anyways, so yeah, sure, we'll take this. We'll just sort of surround the capital so that it doesn't move and it's very easy to keep on bashing over and over again. You guys got trapped off. Don't know how, but you did. And these are both owned by me. Both of these sides are very much owned by me. This is my vassal. Unless something changed here, this is still my vassal. And so, therefore, you should not be able to block that off. They're both friendly to me. That is a weird thing to check. Don't quite understand that, but okay. Ships, right? Yep, ships. Okay. That's kind of fair. Don't think they'd actually do it, though. Okay, cool. How about I just set my allies to be aggressive, and I do absolutely nothing? How does that sound? Because that sounds good to me. I'm going to set Bohemia here, Austria here, and I don't know, like Byzantium to something small. While I go back and deal with this problem. I can also grab this, but I need something to core with, so not yet. Do these guys have the same maneuver? No, but the 3 maneuver is pretty much just as fast as the... That makes no sense, actually. Yeah, no, they shouldn't. That's just weird. Makes no sense to me, but okay. So, Ottomans, how is this whole endeavor going for you? It doesn't look so good to me. Neither does the fact that no one's doing what I told them to do. Except for Bohemia. You know what? Kudos for them, they're actually doing a good job. They're doing exactly what I told them to, and I'm proud of them. Austria's dealing some damage, so that's always good to see. Looks like we're slapping down some troops real quick. You're going to Moria, okay. Well, I'm getting rid of those troops, so. How about I move you over to here? I really should make a navy some of these days. Or I can just own this, you know, that's fair enough. If I own this, I don't really need a navy. Not really at least. I haven't built one yet because I didn't really see the need for one. Except for maybe trade, but then... I guess trade is an argument that could be made. So expensive, though. So expensive. Move you guys over here. I'm missing something here, and that is, you know, half of my land up here in the near future, because you guys are just chilling. But good question, actually. Let me check. Oh yeah, 0 manpower. That was the question. That was what I was going to ask. So the Ottomans have been starved of manpower, solely using mercs, and what is that, 4% attrition they're taking? Oh, that's cancer. 3%, okay. 1% off, but percent more than usual. So let's see what I can do here. Okay, so we're still here in the Balkans just fine. In fact, can I take these? It's a good question. I think so. I don't think they're locked behind anything. This definitely is locked, all of this stuff. In fact, you're locked by probably the Ankara fort, or the Sukla one. One of those two. Hopefully I can grab one of them. Okay, so we're running into a 23, 4, and 11. We are walking in with a 25, 4, 12. They have a 3, 3, 3, 3, and I have a 2, 5, 3, 1. So I have a slight advantage in some areas. These guys will act sort of like a backup, kind of. So I'll wait until we've taken a lot of damage, and then I'll move these guys in. Just to finish them off. There we go. And you guys are going to try and attack. How close are you? Oh, yep, okay, you're locked in. Good stuff. Yeah, not good stuff. Where did the rest of those come from? Don't know, but somehow we beat them anyway. Okay, sounds good. Totally fine to me. Fine for me, I guess. As for Akkoyolnu, we're just going to ask for a few simple things like this. Or should I? It is the right religion. Is it the right culture? It is a culture that I could accept. I can take one thing, that's it. Is this a fort? No. But it is worth a whole of a lot more than this. If I can take 10, I might as well get rid of your... Never mind, you don't even have an alliance with the Ottomans. Are you guaranteeing? There's no way, right? Now I'm confused. Why are you in this again? Guaranteed by the Ottomans. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work that way. I was attacking... I don't know. I don't know, but at least I can take more money. So, I'm fine with it, I guess. Yeah, sure. Thanks for your patronage. I'm just going to grab that real quick and core it. I'll also get rid of that, obviously. Don't need these objectives anywhere. I can't get rid of them. Okay, there we go. Sounds good. Now it's just the Ottomans with their forts in a couple locations. Good job staying on that. So, do that. Same with you. Good job sieging this down. Just stay on it now. As for Byzantium, I guess if they have the opportunity, go over there. As for myself, I don't really know, because they're doing the naval landings, and they're very annoying. Oof. Actually, looks like Austria might peace out if they take too much damage from the rebels. That is a lot of damage from rebels. Oof, jeez. Not good. Kinda need you as an ally, so... don't die and we should be fine. Let me do a quick back siege. Everything here is re-siegeable. In fact, I don't think I need to have it sieged, but everything over here is, you know, nice to have done. So, I think we'll spread out. Hold on. Where are you? 33k here. 8k here. 6k here. You're hiding a few troops, but not too many that I can't do this with them. Dangerous, but I like to live on the edge sometimes. And who do we have missing? No one. Okay, cool. Same thing with you guys. I'll split you here, split you here, split you to here. And that should be fine. In fact, can I get you to just sprint over there and get rid of some guys? Because they're really annoying. That would be fantastic, thanks. Lose a free stab. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, game. Oh, wait. And you guys get plundered in war in one of my provinces. Oh, well, thank you so much. That really was my goal for today. And a quick battle like that. Very nice. Move you over here. Actually, can I get rid of you using this guy and a... No, okay. Can I get a new general? I can. But I could just as well just spend the points, which I don't really want to do. That brings them up to roughly 85, because we're waiting for one of those things, but that works just fine. Not gonna... Oh wow, they made it out. Okay, never mind. That didn't matter at all. 70%, how are we looking? Pretty solid. As long as they can't take the capital back, and they decide not to siege anything, we're looking good. This, however, is not looking good. Not looking good at all. You're allied to... Oh, wow, France and Spain. Jeez, you're gonna be a pain to deal with. Wow. Yeah, some of these Balkan territories, Western Europe's getting a little too involved with. For some reason, I don't know. $76, $77. We're almost at a 100. I can feel it on the inside. Okay, so what are we looking at here? 78. This would be pretty much everything I want except for this and this. To completely own the strait. Except for this, I wouldn't own it here, but I guess that means I don't need that. I can take this. Not bad. I can cross the strait whenever I want, making it a much easier war. I can ask for some cash, but I would like to ask for all of their cash. As much cash as I can possibly stuff in my pockets before I leave. So I'm going to continue on. I really hope the Mamluks call for a reconquest against them too. That'd be hilarious. Love to see that. %, definitely getting a lot closer. Oh, and free professionalism. Looks like this run's looking up, isn't it? Looking pretty solid. Okay, you guys are done. Send you over... Can't do much, but I'll send you over here, I guess. 86, is that enough for 100%? No idea. I can check, though. No, minus 11. Getting extra close. Maybe not my finest idea. Depends. Oh, we're looking fine. Never mind. We're looking A-okay. And that looks like a... almost 100%ed Ottomans. Just need a few more battles here. I think the Ottomans might have gone bankrupt, actually. Because we've occupied so much, their loan size would have gone down. Nope, no bankruptcy. Only 3 loans? Really? That's kind of incredible. I'm impressed. Well, then again, I don't think they've been fielding too many mercs. No, not really. They've just not been fielding a whole lot in the whole, you know, in the first place, but... I guess that makes sense. 92, that is a 100% peace deal with the Ottomans. It's looking very nice. It's actually looking spicy. So I can give some of this to Byzantium later. In fact, this will not go to Byzantium. Thank you very much. This will, though. And this will. And I'll just assign these manually to them, actually. Oh, and speaking of which, that's actually the timer, so might as well go ahead and send this peace deal. 100%, lots of money. The coalition can't do anything about me, so I'll just send it. Now, normally this would be ridiculous overextension, but I can just hand it off to... Sorry, I was just noticing how these colors look the same. I can just hand it off to Byzantium, who I think has cores or claims on a lot of this stuff anyway, so Not a real problem. This will actually... That's a hard one. Should I give that to Byzantium? Or should I not? That's a hard one. I could just give Byzantium, like, a lot of this stuff. It's neither their culture or their religion regardless, right? So it doesn't really matter. I'm better at converting, aren't I? Nope, you did actually restore the ecumenical patriarch, so you actually do have the missionary strength. Okay, maybe I will just hand it off to them then. Maybe I will. So Byzantium, you can have this province over here. I wish I could click it, but I can't. It's a real shame. So, you can have the province of Durez, I think, is what that's called. You can also have the province of Kataisi. So, there you go. Fantastic. These guys can all come back together. You're already stacked together, so you can go here. Turn that off. Turn this off. Get rid of that. I can remove, like, all of my forts, I think. Oh, there we go. These guys are all heading home. Fantastic. Is there anything for me to core? Yes, there is. Of course there is. Huh, sorry. That was a bad core joke. Anyways. Oh, completely forgot. I'm like, hey, why haven't we driven the Turks out? But no, that's because we didn't take this back yet, for kind of a good reason. Next war, I think we will, though, because we don't have a very good excuse to just keep it lying around for us to conquer over and over again, because we can do that anywhere now, but... Anyways, how about I do that coring stuff, and I should sign off immediately after. I do have claims on everything here, so it's looking nice. Alright, well, hopefully you enjoyed this giant war with the 100% peace Ottomans. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a special thank you to the following patrons. In the $1 tier we have Quiet Guy, Quaggersol, Rising Runner, DLNM, and Francesco. In the $3 tier, we have Ben Greenhagen. In the $10 tier, we have Natsuki. And in the $20 tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for helping to move this channel forward. You guys mean a lot to me, and I couldn't possibly thank you enough.